Welcome to the May edition of City Connector right here on City TV and brought to you by the fine folks at City of Douglasville. I am Lee Brogdon-Culberson of ProfessionalMojo.com, and as a citizen of this great city and a business owner, it is always my privilege and honor to host this show. Now, from dirt tracks to health and wellness, from gardening and festivals to 150 years of important history. We have everything that you need to know right here on today's show. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Now it's beautiful outside and this is the perfect time of year to get out and to get active. Although you should be active year round. To tell us more about that, I have joining me now Susan Culpepper. Susan's with the DC Extension Office.
Right.
Susan, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
And we're going to talk about Walk Georgia.
Right.
So let's start today with you sharing with us what Walk Georgia is and the objective of Walk Georgia.
Right. Walk Georgia is all about being more active. It's an online program, it's free, and it has over 60 kinds of activities included so that any of us can be more active.
And I love that. We talked a little bit offline before the segment started. I said, you know, there's so many paid things that people subscribe to now in order to track their progress, check their calories, get points, work with groups, work with family, work with friends, co-workers, but this is something that's provided for free online, but it's very much like what we're used to if we're used to using those types of tracking devices. So share with me how that works.
True. It is a free program and it's designed by UGA Extension with lots of research and background from a lot of entities at the University of Georgia. So it's good for groups, whether you're a small group like a Girl Scout troop. It's good for schools to track activity. Businesses have found it very helpful to encourage their employees to be more active. Or you can sign up as an individual, or if you have a group that you walk with in your neighborhood, it's perfect for you to get together. You enter your information, it's very simple to sign up, and then you log your activity. Let's say I did yoga today, and I picked yoga, 20 minutes, and then I hit enter, and it keeps track of my yoga and all of my other activities. I'll earn points and I'll earn minutes and miles for my activity.
And I love that because anyone who's read the research knows that when you do it with a friend, when you have folks to encourage you in the workplace or in your neighborhood, your neighbors, it makes a big difference, right? And you stick with it longer.
It really does. You stick with it longer. And that is part of the purpose of Walk Georgia. It's open year-round now. We've revised the program over the years. It's open year-round so that folks can jump in anytime and they can be active with a friend, with a neighbor, or somebody at work so they can be encouraged to stay active.
And that website is walkgeorgia.org. I took a look at it. It's beautiful on any mobile device. It's mobile responsive. You guys just worked on that.
It is.
It's super easy to sign up. So once again, they'll go out to walkgeorgia.org and they'll sign up, they can get their friends, family, co-workers to sign up, and then they enter all their information, and then they know their progress and how well they're doing.
Right. You can track your progress there. You can join a group or multiple groups. Let's say you have a group at work, you want to sign up with a group from your church or some other organization. You can join multiple groups and see your activity. The group administrator or manager can also view the activity for the whole group. So that's a real plus in tracking. A lot of groups and work sites, for instance, like to see that and keep track that way.
I like that. I think we need a city TV group. I'm looking around at you boys.
There you go.
I'm just letting, okay, all right.
Yeah, they're raising their hands already.
I know it. I think that would be a lot of fun. And then we can track all of our yoga.
Right.
And whatever else is happening. I love that. Now, even though it's a year-round thing, Susan, you're going to be having a little bit of a celebration where people can get involved and you can celebrate everyone's success. And that's coming up on another very important day. So tell us about that.
Right. We are so proud to partner with the Taste of Douglasville. We'll have a Walk Georgia booth there. And we're going to be celebrating our spring program that started in February. So we have about 12 weeks of activity in, a good long time to create some positive new habits. So at our Walk Georgia table at 11:30, we're asking our current participants to check in. And then at 12:55 on the main stage, we're going to hand out awards for this current program.
I like awards.
Yes, prizes.
I know it. Now, the Taste of Douglasville is May 16th. Hopefully, they have already marked their calendars for that. So, again, you're going to have a table. They can get information.
Right.
And then visit with you when you have all kinds of good fun stuff on the stage.
We will have fun stuff on the stage. We'll have another time in the afternoon for some activity. We'll have someone leading us in activity, so anybody at the Taste of Georgia can be more active that day. So this program with the Taste of Douglasville is really to celebrate those current participants, but also to invite in new participants too.
Right, so just because they weren't in there as part of the February or spring group doesn't mean they shouldn't hop on out to walkgeorgia.org right now and sign up and get their neighborhood group together.
True.
Good. And after all the good goodies at Taste of Douglasville, I'm pretty certain that they're going to want to come out and have your afternoon activities too.
That'll be a lot of fun.
I think so. They're going to need it. I'm going to need it too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, wonderful. What's the last word that you want to leave with folks about the importance of Walk Georgia and why they should sign up online?
Well, we're all looking for opportunities to be physically active, and a lot of those are in our own neighborhoods or maybe at home. So Walk Georgia is a really good way to reinforce that activity and make it fun by seeing your points and your minutes add up.
I love it. Well, Susan, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing with us about this. And we will see you and you on May 16th at the Taste of Douglasville. And I hope you go on out there and you get active with Walk Georgia.
Thanks a lot.
All right. We're going to go out the community calendar and we'll be right back. So don't change the channel.
Welcome to this month's edition of the Interactive Community Calendar. I'm Kelly Hunter, joined with Sarah Ray from the Chamber. And between us, we have
an old favorite friend of ours.
That's right. Miss Suzanne, you're here to tell us about a new location or a new grand opening for the
Douglas County Museum. It's a jewel in downtown.
It is, definitely. Mm-hmm. So tell us about when the event's happening and taking place.
Well, we've closed the museum for a short period of time just to renovate all our exhibits. And so we are so excited to present over 200 collections in our museum. And it's going to have a grand opening on May 15th from 1 to 6. And we hope everybody will come out.
All right. A lot of activities planned for that day?
No, because you're going to have a wonderful tour.
Okay.
Yes, all exhibits. Okay. And besides just history, our museum offers mid-20th century exhibits. So they're so exciting. Lunch boxes and record players, just things from mid-20th century. Y'all know that's the 50s.
There you go.
So it's pretty exciting.
If people want to come, do you mind telling them the address or how they can get more information about it? Address, website, phone number, whatever you want to tell them.
Well, I'll tell them the phone number, because the other thing we'd love to have is some volunteers up there. It's so much fun to be at the museum. So the phone number is 770-949-4090.
Perfect.
And if I want to visit the museum, what are the hours? Are y'all readjusting that as well?
Yes, we're so excited to be open more days. We're going to be open Tuesday through Saturday. Yay. And Tuesday through Friday, we're going to be there 10 to 5. Okay. And on Saturday, 10 to 3.
Great. That is expanding them.
Huge.
That's great.
Huge.
Yeah. Well, again, the opening house event is?
May 15th from 1 to 6. We hope we'll see everybody there.
All right.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank
it was
you
good
so much,
seeing
Suzanne.
you.
All right, next up.
Another stranger to the camera.
No, we know Miss Jennifer very
our
well.
Our other old friend.
Yes.
Our other old favorite.
No old.
I know. I keep saying that. I don't mean it like
We
you're
don't mean it
aged.
like old, do we?
I
Just
mean like
meant
we've known
our
each other for a
friendship.
long
That's
time.
right.
A long time.
All right, Miss Jennifer, what's going on at the conference center? Well, wait a minute. You have a different hat on today.
I do, yes. I'm representing United Way of Douglas County. I'm actually on the board. And I wanted to tell everybody about the National Day of Prayer Breakfast, which is coming up on May 7th. It's at 7:30 a.m. at the conference center. And we're going to have a great guest speaker. It's Wallace Francis, who used to be with the Atlanta Falcons.
Right.
And it is also the shoebox project that we're going to have for United Way. So everybody can bring a shoebox. You can drop them off that day of the breakfast and come out and have some good food. So
How do they get tickets? And who do they need to contact?
you can look up United Way of Douglas County, or you can call me at the conference center. It's 678-715-6094.
Awesome. Sounds like, I know it's always a great, huge event for the community, and all of it goes back into the community. So I know it's greatly appreciated by everybody here.
Definitely. Yep. All right. Thank you.
Very
Thanks.
good. Thanks, Jennifer.
We're like zipping
All right.
and whipping through them
I
today.
think we've got several guests on the show today,
know.
and so we're having to move them through.
I
and
know.
we have a new one here among us.
Yes.
This is
Hello.
our new friend.
Right.
New friend.
Our new friend, Keith.
New friend.
All right, Keith, tell us now. You're with Crossroads Church,
Crossroads
correct?
Church of Douglasville, and we're having a 3-on-3 basketball tournament
Cool.
on June 20th on Father's Day weekend from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
And as we were talking a little bit before, it's taking place outside in the
Yes,
parking
it
lot
is.
area. Tell us a little bit about the event.
Well, the event, we're going to have double elimination. Ages are from 6 to 18, and we have multiple brackets for the tournament. Everyone wins a prize.
Ooh.
Okay,
No
everyone's a
one
winner.
loses.
I'm not really good.
Right.
Oh, 6 to 18. I can't play.
Okay. Now, did
That's
you?
probably a good thing.
Did I miss this? Is it a boys only, or is it co-ed?
Whoever, we have 250 slots.
Okay.
It's co-ed. If you can play, if you have game, come on out and
Bring
register.
your game.
Bring your game.
Bring your game to Crossroads. Okay, and if people have questions and want to get more information, is there a website, phone number?
Yes.
How they get in touch with y'all?
Yes, there is. Actually, it's being presented by Crossroads Church and the Danny Center, and the website for registration is hoopfestdc.eventbrite.com.
Perfect.
And we'll have our guys add that graphic right here as a lower third.
Follow right here.
And for everyone to have the opportunity to register their teams,
Yes.
find out about the event, and be there on Saturday, June the 20th.
Yes.
Great.
And the deadline for registration is June 13th.
Okay.
All right, get
We
those
got it.
Get those registrations in.
Thank you all so
Thank
much.
you so much. It was nice to see you.
Nice to meet you, Keith.
Thank you very
All righty. And coming up next, I
We
think
really
this-
are like
we are
flowing.
moving them through here.
Lots
Yeah.
of stuff
Oh,
going on.
look at
Hello.
We have a young smiling
Don't be
face.
scared. It's fine.
All right.
I'm Ruth Ross. I'm here to represent the Girl Scouts of Douglas County. We're starting a new Lego robotics group for any Girl Scouts age 9 to 14. They're going to build the robot, program it, run it through a challenge course.
Very cool. And that robotic stuff is like booming lately.
It is, definitely.
It's like the new thing to do. So that's awesome. If people want to get involved, how can they get in touch with you guys?
You can send me an email to rutheart@hotmail.com, and we'll have an informational meeting on May 30th.
Perfect.
And we need to find out our young
Yeah.
guest here.
Are you going to
Your
do
name-
it? Huh? Are you going to build a robot?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you done it yet? Have you made one before?
No.
Well, you got some time to practice, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
Did we get to find out your name today?
Elizabeth Ashley Ross.
All right. Well, nice to meet you, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Good luck on the robotics there.
Great.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. And Sarah, well, I think we have
Round
more.
one.
Yeah, that was round one, and it went quick. We've got more City Connector with some great guests lined up, and we'll be back with more interactive calendar.
Yep.
Thanks.
Great.
Welcome back. Now, if you've been watching for a while, and I know you have, we have some great guests on the show. And sometimes we get to talk about things that maybe you didn't know were in and around Douglas County and the city of Douglasville. And this is one of those really cool and exciting times. Joining me on the set now, we have Massey. He is with Senoia Raceway. Welcome, Maze.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
So, I am one of those folks, I'm not a native of this area, been here a long time. I didn't even know you were down there. So let's start by talking about where you're located, and obviously it's a raceway, but what is it? What do you guys do?
Senoia Raceway is located in Senoia, Georgia. It's right on the other side of Sharpsburg and on this side of Peachtree City. It's
So about how long's the drive?
from Douglasville, you're looking at about 50 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And it's a 3/8 mile dirt track, and we race every Saturday night. And it's just local, family, fun, grassroots racing.
And I love it. I was talking to you a little bit offline, and I was saying for folks maybe who are like, well, you know what, I don't do NASCAR or whatever, this is a little bit different than that too. When I looked at the photos and I saw your schedule, you have kids night, you have a Mother's Day date night. I think that's really cool. You have stuff coming up for Father's Day. This is really a fun opportunity to get out there and learn what the sport of racing is all about if you don't know.
Oh, exactly. You can really get up and close as opposed to the NASCAR weekends that most people see before. And, you can actually talk to the drivers and, get autographs, and you're right on top of the racing action at the track. And it's just, like I said, it's family entertainment. We have concession stands. We have kids' nights that include, we had Easter egg hunts and bicycle races. And we have one night where the kids get to ride like a lap around the track in the race cars with the drivers, and just try to make it a wholesome family atmosphere.
And for those people maybe who are NASCAR fans and who are familiar with the sport of racing but haven't been down to your raceway, I love it because having sat on the side of Talladega, they go by like in a nanosecond.
Oh, absolutely. You
don't even know what happened. You're like, oh, wait a second, there they went. And while that's kind of cool, it's much cooler, I think, to come and be a part where you, like you said, get autographs from the drivers. That happens a lot. You visit with them.
A lot. Yeah, we have autograph sessions about once a month with certain classes of drivers. And our top class is the super late model class, and it's very interesting to watch them guys and girls. There's a high school girl that races in that class.
Oh, fun.
And you're looking at a 2,300-pound race car that's got close to 900 horsepower. And it's just amazing to see them go around the track so fast. And it's really entertaining.
One of my favorites are the little ones. What do you call those little guys, the little cars?
The legend cars?
Yeah, the legend cars.
Sure.
Those are pretty cute.
We race them there also. They race about 3 times a month with us. And you can see people in the legend cars from probably the age of 12 up to the early to mid-70s.
And how fun is that? So again, all ages.
All ages.
Participating and
male
watching.
and female.
Yeah, I love that. Now, the other cool thing about this, again, is for folks maybe who are just getting into the sport, to the industry, this is really, like you said, you called it grassroots. This is a great introduction to that.
Sure it is. It's not quite as expensive as going to a NASCAR race. You can come down and you can get a family of 4 in the grandstand area for somewhere around $30, $32. And, we don't have $7 hamburgers and $5 Coca-Colas.
See, it's a good deal.
Exactly.
It's a good deal. Now, because you're a proud papa, and I know you are, I want to talk just a second about Mason.
Sure.
Okay, now MasonMassey.com, you can go out and visit his website. That's your son.
That's correct.
And he is an up-and-comer. Talk to us about Mason for a second.
Mason is now 18. He's a senior in high school, and he's in his 14th year of racing. And he's on the track trying to make it to NASCAR.
Wait a second. 14th year of racing. How old did you say he was?
He's 18.
So what was he racing at the age of 4? Like a soapbox derby? What
quarter
was going
midget,
on?
something similar to a go-kart, about 20, 25 miles an hour.
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
He actually got his NASCAR license before he had his driver's license.
Wow.
Kind of a weird order of things.
That's great. And so you said he's doing well in NASCAR.
He's doing well. He's like any other NASCAR driver. He's looking for sponsorship. And that is nonstop looking for sponsorship, because it is, as everyone says in the racing industry, it takes cubic dollars to survive in this sport.
Yeah. Well, it's great to know a local, and he got his start right down there with Daddy, right? Mm-hmm. Very cool. Now, if you want to know more about the schedule, you can go out to SenoiaRaceway.com, but you've also got a really big Facebook community following. Lots of folks out there talking and enjoying.
Oh, absolutely. You can go to our Facebook page, which is Senoia Raceway Facebook page, and I think we have 6,000 or 7,000 likes on it. Like it, and you'll see all the updates, and it's updated almost daily of what's going on at the track, what went on this past weekend, and what's coming up on the following weekend, because we race every Saturday night. And
you're answering their questions, too, and there are questions out there, like, where's the snow cone lady, and when will she be back?
Absolutely. There's a lot of questions. So, a lot I didn't expect, but they're still there.
You're doing a great job. All right, so, again, what do you want to share with folks maybe who are saying, well, I don't know, this is, for us, for our family. Mm-hmm. What would you say to encourage them to come on down and give it a try?
I'd say come out and give it a try. We're a non-alcoholic facility. The grandstands are completely non-alcoholic, non-smoking. We do have a smoking area off to the side. And it's just fun family entertainment. We have good stuff for the kids on a weekly basis. And everybody that comes enjoys it. And just tell everybody to come and bring a friend.
It's great. Well, I look forward to coming down there and visiting again.
Sure.
And I would drive really, really fast if I could and I were younger.
I understand.
I would do it. All right. Well, Massey, thank you so much for being on the show.
All right. Thank you for having me.
All right. So, SenoiaRaceway.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You can get the schedule out there. You can see all the great ideas for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Kids Night. Everything is right there for you. All right. Mark it on your calendar. We're going to hop out to our local talent, Mercy Rises, and then we will be right back. So stay tuned.
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
You were supposed to make a right, but you made a left. And it's okay, you found your way. On a personal note, as I was counseling the two of you,
Welcome back. Well, as I mentioned, there's so much going on in and around the city of Douglasville. It's just great to be a part of that. Joining us now to talk about several events that'll be happening right here in the city of Douglasville is Councilman Sam Davis. Welcome back, Councilman.
Thank you.
It is always a pleasure to have you on.
Glad to be back.
I like it. And also joining us, April McKown with Downtown Douglasville.
Yes, absolutely. Wonderful to be here.
Glad to see you again, too. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Don't wait so long next time.
I won't.
All right. Very good. Well, we're going to talk about several things happening, including Juneteenth and Wednesday wind downs. But I want to start with Juneteenth because there's so much history. A lot of people don't even know what that is. So why don't you fill us in and the viewers in on what Juneteenth is and why we celebrate it here in Douglasville?
Okay, we start off Juneteenth on June the 12th with a Melvin Johnson Scholarship Banquet. Each year we have a banquet, and this year we're doing a Melvin Johnson, which he's one of our here in Douglasville. He was killed in Vietnam by friendly fire, so we're having a scholarship banquet this year. Also, the Saturday, that's the big one. That's when we bring out arts, craft. We bring out the health fair. April, you want to talk a little bit about the health fair?
Sure. We'll have the health fair going on in the conference room or in the conference center. So people will be able to be screened for various health issues. So it's going to be a really informative day, but a really fun day for the entire family and all cultures.
Now, this is June 13th?
This is June the 13th, Saturday, June 13th.
Saturday, June 13th. So the banquet's June 12th, and the Juneteenth Festival is June 13th.
Correct.
And where is it located?
O'Neill Plaza, out on the plaza. For those that don't know what Juneteenth is all about, in 1863, that's when the slaves are free in 1863. So some of them left the plantations, some of them decided to stay. So but each year across the country, they celebrate on the 10th. Now some do it the 19th, but this year we're doing it on the 13th.
And I love that. I was doing a little bit of history, checking up on it, and this is one of those things where it is actually celebrated worldwide, almost everywhere. Everyone in some way was touched by the Emancipation Proclamation, and it is celebrated almost in every community, city, county. It's celebrated in almost every country. So it's exciting that the city of Douglasville not only will be having this great multicultural celebration, that we're a part of a much bigger worldwide celebration of that important time.
Right.
A lot of history. And you guys talk about some of that there too, right? I mean, you have all kinds of, you have some educational things, you have crafts, you have vendors, right?
Absolutely. We have a storytelling session from a storyteller that's been there for many years now. So it's going to be really cool.
Right. Then we have one of our local radio hosts, Larry Tenzer, be calling bingo.
Ooh,
and
bingo.
Sheriff Miller loved that bingo. And also that Saturday we have a special guest, the Tommy Dorsey Choir from Mount Prospect in Villa Rica. Tommy Dorsey, he's the birth of gospel music. So his choir will be one of our special guests, along with New Mountaintop Choir, along with Rocket Ford up in Yorkville. So there's a lot of choirs and local artists that will be guests also.
Good stuff. All right, so mark the calendars, June 13th.
Correct.
13th.
All right, and what are the hours?
The hours are going to be from 11 a.m. We've changed it up a little bit this year to allow kind of for a longer event. So 11 a.m. until about 5 p.m.
Great, and there's all kinds of goodness going on, all kinds of events all day long.
Correct.
Food. Eat.
Well, who doesn't like that? Everybody likes that. All right, so Juneteenth, not only important in history, important to the city of Douglasville and the surrounding areas as well. So I hope you go out and join us. Now, before that, we're also starting Wednesday wind downs, which is one of my favorite things here in the community. So talk to us about that.
Wednesday wind down, it grew from 3 to 10 to about now we're up to about 1,500. You have to get out early because that jazz, people love jazz.
It's great.
Jazz and food here in Douglasville, they love it. It's be happening right there on O'Neill Plaza. It starts June the 3rd with April and all of the Mainstreet guests coming out to welcome all the people, it's going to be nice.
I mean, basically, this is a free concert.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sponsored by?
It's sponsored by the city of Douglasville.
And everyone can come out, bring their family. It's a family atmosphere. I've been out there. Bring your chairs, have a seat, listen to some amazing jazz.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal jazz. We have some of the local guys that live here that plays in professional band that come out on Wednesday, sign autograph. One of them is the lead guitar for a group called Frankie Beverly Mays. It's Jubu. He plays lead guitar, lives here in Douglasville. Also, Brad Solomon, the boxer that's going to be boxing on Saturday in Vegas, lives here. He'll be coming out, sign autographs, saying hello to the people. So it's exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting Wednesday.
See, I didn't even know that. There's a lot going on. A lot of folks live here.
Yes.
All kinds of professionals.
Yes.
I did not even know. So very exciting. I love Wednesday Wind Down too because obviously it's right in the middle of the week when everyone needs it most.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? All right. So starting June 3rd. Okay,
Starting June 3rd, every Wednesday in June and in July.
Okay. And the concert starts about what time?
5 p.m. and it'll go until approximately 9 p.m. And like Councilman Davis said, it's in O'Neill Plaza. That's in downtown Douglasville. And to give you an address, if you're searching on your smartphone, it's 6694 Broad Street. That's the best way to find us. That's the Welcome Center address. And you can park right there in the free parking deck.
Free parking, and you can just ride around, and if you hear the music, just pull in any empty space and bring your chair and some of your food, because we have the restaurants there that's wide open, believe me.
Right. That's what I was going to say. It's a great time for a family not to have to cook at home, to come out, visit one of the great restaurants around downtown Douglasville, and then enjoy the concert.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank
Great.
you.
All right. So, and then Juneteenth, one more time, June 13th, O'Neill Plaza, 11 till about 5 p.m. Okay. Again, come out with your family, enjoy the food, enjoy the storytelling, enjoy the history, enjoy the crafts.
Crafts, that's right.
All right. Anything else? You guys get the last word. That's how much I like you.
The last word?
The last word, Councilman Davis. Leave it with
I'm
me.
asking everyone to come early and stay late.
I love it. All right. April, Councilman, thank you so much. We look forward to all these activities and everything else really cool going on in the city of Douglasville.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hop on out of the calendar, but stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Interactive Community Calendar. We have another very familiar friend here among us.
Another old-time friend.
Yes, I love being here.
All right. And we understand, Sarah just asked you, you're wearing one hat today. What hat is that?
And that is the Beyond the Front Porch hat. That's the primary hat that I'm wearing today. So just want to tell everybody about the Rock Ranch trip. So we're going to have our Rock Ranch trip to The Rock, Georgia. I always have to say that, Rock, Georgia.
It's a tongue twister.
It is, it is. That's Truett Cathy's ranch, over with Chick-fil-A. Right. So we're going to have a great time out there. That trip is Mother's Day weekend. So if you're looking for a great time to spend, with your child, then we definitely hope the parents come out and have a good time with us at the Rock Ranch for the entire day.
Perfect. And registration's still open?
Registration is still open. Again, remember that you can go to www.beyondthefrontporch.org and register the children for that field trip. The activity, transportation, and lunch is included. And for our students that's on free and reduced lunch, they get to go with us at no charge. Now, after that trip, registration will open up for our June trip, which is another big trip.
I always get excited when you come and tell us. Like, I have the calendar in my office, but I'm always like, oh, what's it going to be in June?
I know. Helen Tubing and Water Park.
Oh, yeah, my.
Very nice. Yes, the Helen Tubing and Water Park. So that Wednesday after Mother's Day, registration will be open through the rest of the month of May for Helen Tubing and Water Park in June.
And I have a feeling that one closes up pretty quickly. Am I right?
It does. So, but we always have a good time and we always have a good crowd on that one.
So you'll be waiting with your mouse clicker ready.
We are.
The day after Mother's Day.
You've got wonderful flyers around town and a website that shows every one of the upcoming scheduled Beyond the Front Porch. So check out the website.
Exactly. Again, beyondthefrontporch.org, as well as you can reach me, Cassia Lipford, at 404-408-6448.
Thank you, Cassia.
Thanks.
All righty.
Bye.
Appreciate it. And coming up next here,
Miss Davina.
Miss Davina from our Cultural Arts Council.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
You don't have anything going on this month, right? Or next month?
No.
Nothing at all. Nothing big, right?
No stress.
Douglasville, May
Just like the biggest
16th.
event, right?
That's right.
Tell us about Taste of Douglasville. You said May 16th.
May
On
16th,
Saturday.
Saturday, 11 to 5, downtown Douglasville. Best restaurants in town will be there. We have a plethora of booths from community groups. We have a great kids activity being shepherded by Kevin Livingston, who I believe you'll be talking to soon.
We're going to see him later.
And it's just going to be a great day of lots of fun. It's our time to break out from the winter and have a good time. Summer is here.
I am so ready for it too.
Yeah, we're ready for spring to stick around.
Yes.
Some good weather. So tell us about the event. Has a little bit of a different structure this year.
Yes, everybody should bring cash, or there are two ATMs that they can use. It is a ticketless event, so you'll just pay directly when you find the food that you want.
All right.
Perfect.
And then after taste, we have our after taste concert with a great goofy band called the Geeks.
The Geeks.
They're Atlanta's
Well, they got to be groovy.
top rock heroes, and they may just come dressed as Batman. You never know.
I need to go to that.
The key with them is they're the kickoff of our third Saturday concert series for the next 4 months. We have jazz, the Geeks, we have great New Orleans brass band, and a Celtic rock group.
Awesome. So,
that sounds like some great music lined up for the summer.
A little bit for everybody.
if people want to get more information, will you tell them the website?
I have new flyers.
And you've got flyers?
That I can distribute.
Yes.
I'm sure they're.
Like them, and the website is artsdouglas.org.
Perfect.
I'm seeing these around town too.
I know, I've seen.
So.
We have them at the chamber, so
Yay.
we are
Thank you.
excited. Yeah.
Much success for the Taste of Douglasville, May the 16th.
We will see you there.
All
I'm
right.
in. I love taste.
Good. Thank you. See you there.
All right.
Good.
Thanks, Davina.
Thanks, Davina.
All right. We're moving another
Come on
new
in.
guests here among us. Another little Girl Scout.
Hello,
How
hello.
pretty.
How are you?
How are you today?
Good.
Good.
Do you have a name?
Victoria.
Oh, Victoria. Okay, Victoria, is your mom here to talk about something?
Her mom's over there.
Okay, you're not mom. I'm sorry.
is
I didn't know
Teresa.
that. This is Teresa. Sorry. All right. Well, Teresa, tell us, what do you have going on?
So I'm with the Girl Scouts. I'm the membership specialist that covers Douglas County and Paulding County, and we have 2 events coming up. We have a recruitment at Yogli Mowgli on May 6th from 5 to 8, and we want to let girls know that you don't have to be in a traditional troop anymore. You can do our robotics team that's starting up. We have a STEM club. We have a hiking club. We have Gamma Gamma Sigma. A ton going on for those girls that have so much going on in their life, just to include Girl Scouts in it. Then we also have our STEM day. It's called Techno Girls. It's for any girls, whether you're registered for Girl Scouts or not. And it is on May 20th. It'll be at Jesse Davis Park from 6 to 8 and completely free.
Perfect.
Nice
That's
event.
really cool.
That's
I mean,
cool.
you know, you think about like traditional Girl Scouts from like when we were all younger, and it's just blossomed. I mean, it's totally adapted to
Cultures
the
and
time.
time. Yeah.
So it's awesome. Okay, if people want more information, where should they go? Contact info.
So they can call me at 404-862-8476, or they can email DouglasCountyGirlScouts@gmail.com.
All right.
Perfect.
Victoria, thank you for coming on. Can you look at the camera and wave at them? All right, there you go. All righty. Well, thank y'all.
Thank you so
success to
much.
the events. All right.
Last but not least,
You're not last, are you? Are you the last one?
another
right
old
now?
favorite.
All right.
Hey, good
Kevin,
to see you.
Kevin, good to see you today. You are representing?
UGA Extension, Douglas County.
What you got going on?
Well,
or what do you have going on right now?
We've
I
got
know you've always got stuff going
We've
on.
got lots of things going on, and of course we're excited about getting involved with the Taste of Douglasville. We'll have several groups there, our Junior Master Gardeners and our Master Gardeners and our Water Wonders booth. But what I want to share this morning is I have every third Friday I have Lunch and Learns, where we share information about horticulture, vegetable gardening, fruit gardening, landscape information, and we'd like to invite the community to come to the Extension office, which is located at 6279 Fairburn Road. We do ask that folks pre-register so they can give us a call at 770-920-7224 and get registered. There is a $6 fee for it, but they can bring their lunch and share, and we have a lot of fun. Our last class was on herbs, and we had one of our master gardeners come in and actually cook some carrots with some dill, herbs and spices, and we just have a lot of fun, and we'd like to invite folks to come and be with us on the third Friday of each month.
That sounds really fun.
Is there a limitation on the class size?
About 30. We can take about 30. Of course, if we continue to grow, we'll find a new spot.
Find a bigger place.
Bigger
That's
place.
right.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you so much for coming out.
You're welcome. Y'all take care.
Thank you, Kevin. Always lots
I'm like
of,
overwhelmed with everything
I
that's
know,
going on.
It went really fast.
Yeah.
A lot of information. So that's why people need to pull us up on our YouTube, watch the show again. You can do that at mycitytv.com. Pull up the City Connector series, watch the show again, find out about all of the events that are going on in the county, as well as the guests that we had on. Sarah, tell them, how can they join us each month?
Took the words right out of my mouth. I was
There
going
you
to say, and if you have an event that you would like to come and promote, we are here the last Tuesday of every month at 11:30 here in the food court at Arbor Place Mall. So come hang out with us.
All righty. We're back with more City Connector.
Welcome back to this edition of City Connector. Now, many of you may know or may not know that I love to garden. And one of my favorite times of year is coming up right now. It is the Penny McHenry Hydrangea Festival. That's going to be happening June 6th and 7th right here in Douglas County. And joining me are Suzanne Hudson and Jeri Farmer with the Hydrangea Festival. How are you, ladies?
We're doing great.
I always love it. You get to come and tell me all the wonderful things happening at the festival. I want to start first with what the Hydrangea Festival is for people who are new to our community and how this came about.
Well, that's kind of a long story, and we won't go into that. We will tell you that the reason the festival was created was for three main purposes. One was to beautify our community, and we encourage citizens, businesses to plant hydrangeas on an ongoing basis because eventually we want 500,000 hydrangeas in our community.
I may have that many in my yard right now.
Well, we've got a good many too. And then the other one was to preserve history, historic places, and heirloom plants, and obviously the hydrangea is an heirloom plant. And then the third one was to generate tourism. And Suzanne was going to cover that, but since we're talking about it now, what we have done with this festival, we have brought folks from over 50 Georgia cities, 3 foreign countries, and what else is
13 states.
And 13 states into our community to generate tourism. So that was one of our objectives. But you're right, this is the 8th annual Penny McHenry Hydrangea Festival, and each year it's held the first full weekend of June. This year it's June 6th and 7th. And then each year the committee selects a lead hydrangea. And this year it's a French hydrangea. So Douglasville and Douglas County will be all things French this year. The name of the hydrangea is
Madame Emile Willière.
What you said.
Yes,
that's right.
We speak country French is what we speak. But at any rate, there's several elements of the festival. 2 of the most wonderful elements Suzanne's going to tell you about. So if you want to talk about the garden tour and the...
I do. I'm so excited about the flower show at the new courthouse. It's 3 floors of beautiful flowers. We have citizens that bring their specimens to be in the horticulture exhibit. There's over 500 horticultural entries from our citizens. The flower show is really incredible. It's a free event, but our 4 garden clubs that have put on this flower show for 7 past years, our flower show has won top flower show in the state and in the nation, which is really, really incredible for Douglasville, Georgia.
It really is. I was going to say the flower show has a lot of wonderful things, but there's also a lot of pomp and circumstance that goes around it. There is a hat parade that happens where they escort the judges into the courthouse, right, which is a lot of fun. So I encourage folks to go out and watch the hat parade. That's really fun. And then the flower show, you're right, has garnered all sorts of honors. I mean, when you go back and you look at the collages of past flower shows, what people have managed to produce and bring is pretty amazing. It's just beautiful.
It's very amazing. And I just want to say, you don't have to say the name of that hydrangea because the flower show title is Ooh La La.
Ooh La La, I know it. And the hydrangea, though, is white. It really is gorgeous.
Well, in addition to the horticultural exhibits in the flower show, there are like 24 design tables. There are educational exhibits. So it's really, if you've never been to what they call a standard flower show, which is a show that's judged by state judges, then you really need to go see this flower show. It is absolutely amazing.
So the flower show is part of the festival. I encourage folks to go and be a part of that. But there are a myriad of other fabulous events and things happening in and around, many of them free, some of them ticketed. So which of those would you like to highlight?
Well, I will say this, and Suzanne can talk about the garden club. There are only 2 events where they're ticketed events. One is the garden tour. It's $25 per person.
And that's so worth it.
It is so worth it.
It's
and
gorgeous.
the other one is each year we have a celebrity guest speaker. This year it's Tara Dillard. She's a nationally known garden designer and author. But Suzanne can talk about the garden tour and...
The garden tour, there's going to be 6 gardens on tour, and they're local gardens. And we have a shuttle that will take you to all the in-town gardens, but then you'll be on your own for some of the gardens out in the county. But they are gorgeous gardens that it's unbelievable that you're probably living next door to one of these beautiful gardens and don't even know it.
It's just gorgeous. And then for other folks, there are just a variety of free events. First, you have amazing crafts and vendors. They'll be there both days. Yes. You can come out, you can enjoy the crafts and the vendors. And what else do you have going on?
Well, we call that the festival market, and we actually have a plant market, a farmer's market, an artist market. All of that is on the grounds of the courthouse. We have miniature gardens displayed in wheelbarrows. That exhibit will be at the old courthouse, which is downtown. There'll be activities at the Arts Center. This year, for the first year, we're going to have a 5K run. And folks can go on the website and pull up the entry form and register for that. And actually, you can get all the other details about the festival on the website, which is www.PennyMcHenryHydrangeaFestival.com. So,
Jeri, I have to tell about the scarecrows because that's one of my favorite things at the near the library at the vegetable garden from the Master Gardeners. There's scarecrows, and they're all decked out in our theme of the hydrangea this year, so ooh la la scarecrows should be very interesting.
I love that. There's so much going on, and if you want to follow that online, the folks can follow Hydrangea Fest on Twitter. They can follow it on the Facebook page. Yes. There are folks who are commenting, you're right, from all over the United States and the Southeast. Southern Living, all kinds of people pay attention to the festival and what you guys are doing right here in our own county, so thank you for that.
Well, we're really excited about it. And this year we think will be the best year ever.
It's just going to be spectacular.
It just gets better and better
and
better.
It does. I know it. So that's the 8th annual Penny McHenry Hydrangea Festival. That's June 6th and 7th. And that'll be at the Douglas County Courthouse, although there'll be some things at the old courthouse as well.
At the museum, at the Cultural Arts Center, and at the library area where the Master Gardeners have their vegetable garden. So
wonderful.
It's spread out.
And also be sure and sign up for the 5K. The deadline for that is May 27th. You can go to the Penny McHenry Hydrangea Festival website, get all the information there as well. All right, as always, again, with guests that I like, I let them have the last word. You're on my list of great folks. So who wants the last word?
Not all folks.
No, just great folks. So who wants to have it? Okay, go ahead,
I want
Suzanne.
the last word. If you don't come, you're going to miss something really special.
And that is a good last word. I can speak from experience. So if you're new to the area, or if you haven't been there before, but you're a longtime resident, please come out and see the Penny McHenry Hydrangea Festival. That's June 6th, June 7th. Jeri, Suzanne, as always, a pleasure.
Our pleasure.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon. All right. You have more great talent. You're coming your way. So mark your calendars, and we'll be back in just a second. Thanks. Welcome back, and you're going to be treated in just a few minutes to some more fabulous music from Mercy Rises. But first, I want to thank you for being a part of our show today. If you're like me, I'm a little bit tired because we have covered so much ground. There's so much to see and do here in Douglas County, the city of Douglasville, and the entire surrounding counties. So you're in the right place to learn more about it right here on City Connector. Don't forget, look for us on YouTube, see us on Facebook. We're just about everywhere that you are. So love it, like it, share it, and we would appreciate it. Now, on to Mercy Rises, because you've been listening to them. I know that you've enjoyed their music because I have too. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being on City Connector today.
Thank you for having us.
So tell us a little bit, of course, about the group. Where are you guys from, and where can we see you? Hear more about
we're from Paulding, Carroll, and Douglasville, and Mix. The 4 of us are family. My husband, Scott, daughter, Kristen, Anthony on the drums, and myself. And then we have Rick, Jake, and Doug. And so we're just from a mix from, we play all over West Georgia and just anywhere and everywhere. We love to play outdoor events, do a lot of benefits. And so you can check us out on Facebook, and we have the site on Reverb Nation, and of course mercyrises.com.
Right, and I've gone out, the website looks great. You have a lot of active folks on your Facebook page as well. They can sample your music. Now for folks who might not know you, haven't seen you in person, who would you count among your influences? Who are you guys like?
Well, we've been compared to Bethel music, Jesus culture, a mix, a lot of the writing style maybe of Casting Crowns, just, a lot of different influences, even a lot of secular influences mixed in. So, we like music of all kinds. Some of us like Southern gospel, some of us like Southern rock, some of us like blues, but our genre really is Christian rock, Christian gospel. It's just a good solid message.
And that makes for a great group because you guys have your own music. You do your own writing, right?
We do all original. I write all of our music, and we have a really, really good time.
I love that.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Well, once again, thank you guys for coming. I encourage everybody to go on out and visit them online at mercyrises.com.
Yep.
Take a listen to their music, and you have a new project coming up
yes,
soon,
we're
right?
in the middle of a big recording project right now. It seems like it's taken us forever to get it done, but it's going to be fabulous, and we absolutely cannot wait to share it.
Oh, we look forward to it. Well, thank you for taking time out of your day to be here with us on City Connector.
Thanks for having us.
All right, I'll leave it to you.
All righty.
Savior, like a shepherd, lead us by your still waters and restore our souls. Jesus, lead us to redemption. Let it rise and meet us. Lead us on to the rock that is higher than I am, to your promised land. Lead us on. Make us strong in the broken places. Make us shine in the darkest spaces. Lead us on to the rock that is higher than I am, and to your promised land. Lead us on. Savior, like a shepherd, lead us by your still waters and restore our souls. Restore our soul. Restore our soul. Restore our soul. Restore our souls. Restore our souls. Restore our soul. Restore our soul.
The next song we're going to sing is called Persuaded, Romans 8:38, best promise from God.
waiting to come.